Let's go! Guys, we got a very important pattern forming right now on Bitcoin, so I need to break you this information right now. We're talking about Bitcoin. We're talking about what the situation is right now according to my orange box, and where is the next level of support if we are to break down here. Has anything changed from yesterday? I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about Ethereum. Then we're talking a bit about altcoins, because altcoins are really interesting right now. We are at a point in which we really haven't ever been at before. Okay, so I am going to talk about that and what this means for the altcoins. We are going to give you an update. So if you're holding an altcoin, you need to watch this video. But welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe right now. And also, guys, if you are not following me on Twitter, make sure to follow me right now. We're almost at 50,000 followers on Twitter. So make sure to follow me there. Let's push us above 50,000. Completely insane. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin. And we are going to start off at the 4 hour, where we have this triangle being formed right now. So what does this mean? This triangle usually follows the trend. So it is a bit biased to the bearish side right now. If you look at the trend, it's going down. So this is usually somewhat trend following. Also, this is ascending, which is a bullish sign. So this is ascending, but it's trend following. So it's actually a bit bearish. So let's call this neutral. So we have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 touching points here on the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4 touching points. Actually, is that the case? Let's go to the 1 hour and see how this is looking. Okay, so on the 1 hour, it's looking a bit better. So a couple of touching points up here, and then you have several touching points actually resting right now on this little ascending line here. So let's begin by looking at the measured move price target on the breakout of this triangle. So breaking out to the upside, this is taking us to $55,000. Downside, we're talking about $46,000, but that's not all, because of course you have to pay attention to my levels here as well. So I would say the target to the upside is 52,657, and to the downside, well, for one, it's going to take a lot of bearish action to actually break below this orange line. You can see that we are right now consolidating above the orange line inside of the orange box here. But when we go on the daily, this is going to be a bit more interesting to look at. But if we break this orange line here inside of the orange box to the downside, I am expecting an accelerated drop to the downside. So maybe a 4 hour candle down to 45,000. But then you are going to see the pent up demand here from this zone actually start to buy in actually before we are getting down to this level. So I'm expecting the wick to be long if we go down to this level, but let me elaborate more on that in a bit. For now, this is what you need to pay attention to. I am going to keep you updated on Twitter. So let us go to the dailies. I'm going to go to the daily, and we are right now on my support and resistance lines. And we talked about this orange line holding once we actually started to go down here, and it did hold. And what you can see now is that 1, 2, 3 times we have actually made higher lows, but also 1, 2, 3 lower highs. So price action is right now actually gearing up for a big move. So you need to be ready for this. And I think that you need to pay attention to the traditional markets opening up later today. That is actually going to give you a hint as to where Bitcoin is going to head. I am going, as soon as they open, I am going to try to post that on Twitter. Now they open up pretty late from where I'm at right now, so I won't be giving you too many updates regarding that, but at least I will try to give you an update for when they actually open, so you get that heads up. So make sure to head over to Twitter and follow me there. But apart from that, on the daily, let's flip on the moving averages again. You can see that we are right now resting on the 100-day moving average, and the bulls will want this to hold, because if this breaks, that is going to also put more downwards pressure on Bitcoin. Apart from that, we are looking for a bottoming pattern actually. So if we go back here to the 4 hour, I will want to see a bottoming pattern. So perhaps this would have been a golden opportunity actually to form a W. So going down here, forming the W like this, and then breaking out. Of course, we didn't manage to form this. Instead, we continued going down into this triangle. But if this were to be a W pattern, that would have been a beautiful, actually, bottoming pattern and giving more confidence to the market that this is actually going to be the bottom. But we're looking for price to eventually establish some kind of W, or actually preferably, even more preferably, if we go down like this, you form that bottom, you go down, you form a lower bottom, and then like this, so you form that inverse head and shoulders. So this is what you need to look for at the Bitcoin chart. You can look at lower time frames as well to try to spot this. But for now, things are still pretty dicey for Bitcoin, to say the least. The orange box has done its job, but if traditional markets start to dump today, I'm not sure if this is going to be able to hold, guys. I'm just going to give you that heads up. And also on the 4 hour, if I flip on the Lux Algo, which is a tool I'm using a lot, you can see that this is not yet actually giving us a sign to actually get into the market again. It got us out here at $64,000. But since then, you know, we've been going down. It has not told us that the market may be about to flip bullish. But I am going to keep you updated as soon. The ideal scenario would actually be if we go down, you form a bottoming pattern like a W, and then you also have the Lux Algo print a signal that the markets may be about to become bullish. But yeah, as I said, I'm keeping my eyes out for this. Make sure to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. As soon as we get this kind of setup, that is going to be something I will reveal to you. Let's quickly talk about altcoins, because you can see that right now we are at this orange line, and if we go back in time, and you can see that this candle is nasty. This is a very indecisive candle, very interesting. But let's go back in time, and we haven't really had this situation previously, because you could see that the last time we actually broke this decisively, this was in 2017. And yeah, you can see that we just went down, but we haven't actually, gone down, gone up, and then go down. You can see that this just broke right through here. So what is this telling us? Well, on the weekly time frame, this is something we need to pay attention to, because if the Bitcoin dominance continues to be below this level, in this vicinity, well, chances are that we are going to have a big drop in the Bitcoin dominance, which is a good sign for the altcoins. Now, the altcoins have already been doing extremely well. 100x, 10x, 5x, 50x all across the board. But perhaps we are about, according to the Bitcoin dominance chart, about to see a big pump among the altcoins. Let's see if we are able to stay below this level. And let's talk about altcoins more, but before I do that, I'm still getting a lot of questions regarding the $1,610 bonus. So if you want to claim this, guys, this is how you do it. So first off, you need to be a new user of Bybit. You click this link, you sign up using this link. Once you are signed up, you click on this link above, it's going to take you to this page. You click join now, and then you make your first deposit. Depending on the size of your first deposit, you're going to get $1,000 from this specific campaign, and then an additional $610 bonus in the rewards hub. And also, if you want to apply as a translator, make sure to apply right now. Time is running out. If you want to use the Lux Algo, I got a 20% discount with the code STACKER20. So let's continue talking about altcoins right here. We are in an altcoin season right now, very clearly. And so you can see that the altcoin index is right now at the very red vicinity right here. Now, does this mean that the altcoins are going to start going down now? It doesn't necessarily mean that, because if we flip to the all chart, you can see that during the biggest altcoin season in 2017, later parts of 2017 and 2018, you were in this vicinity for quite a while. Actually, you went up to the 100 here on the index 2 times. So this is where a lot of money was made, and money was pretty much just cycling between different altcoins here. So if you jumped from one to the other, you could make 100x on one coin, make a 50x on another one, 25 on the other, then another 100x. So yeah, you do the math, that is insane gains. So, this is telling us to be cautious, because we are at this vicinity, and any day it is possible that we could have a big drop and the altcoins are going to suffer. But it doesn't have to happen. We can stay up here and we can have enormous gains as well. But just be cautious, because yes, we are at the very high levels right here. And even though this can actually stay at this vicinity for a while, history tells us that usually we do get big drops once we get to this vicinity, and the one time where we actually stayed here for long, we eventually got a big drop also. So the drop is going to probably be big, but you never know when that is going to happen. Looking at individual altcoins, some altcoins are actually performing worse than Bitcoin right now during the last 90 days, but overall just crazy amounts of gains across the board. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.